Well, hello, I'm Dr. Kyle Roberts again with Resultant. Welcome back to our continued series on using Alteryx. So today what we're going to talk about is using the multi-row formula tool. You have probably received Excel files that look somewhat like this. I have here on the right. I have a screen capture from one where you have a group number and then you have multiple units within that group and then maybe GL codes, account codes on there. This is all fake data, by the way, but just making it for a purpose. But a lot of times what people do is just to save time, instead of putting that unit in each one, they'll just say, oh, well, you should assume that it's all four of these GL codes are part of the same unit since they all belong in the same group, and then it doesn't change until down here. So these two are part of the same unit and the same group, and then it's going to change here. So what do we do with this? Well, we could in Excel, we could drag all these down, but that's really frustrating. Is there a good way to do this inside of Alteryx? Absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab the multi-row formula tool out of our preparation tab, and I'm going to drag that down on there. We're going to have to write a little bit of code for this, but it shouldn't have a problem. And so what I want to do is I want to update the existing field. Okay, so the field that I'm going to be looking at is the unit field. Okay, so that's what I want to do is update that existing field. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, all right, in this case, put an if then else there, and I'll say if is null, and then I'm going to reference that row. So I'm going to say if is null, that unit number. Then what I want it to do is I want it to grab. So like if we look here, if that thing right there is null, then what I want to do is I want to go back to the previous unit number. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do. If I grab the unit number and in here and it's null, I want you to grab the one that's previous. Okay, so if it is null, then now if I click up here on row -1, I just say row -1 for unit. Okay, and then I can do else. So I have to tell Alteryx what to do if it's not null. And in that case, I just want to leave it alone. So I'll put unit in there, and then I'll put it in if. Okay, so that's necessarily what we're doing. All right, we can go up here. We'll look at the field. We actually are wanting to look at the unit field. Okay, so we'll make sure we'll change that. And now if we hit run, let's see what happens. Okay, so here's the data coming in. And if I click on the output node, there's the data going out. And sure enough, that filled it in there. So again, here's what it looked like coming in. And then with a multi-row formula tool, now I've written it correctly. And watch this line here. So I'm going to make sure like row 5, that CO36 doesn't change, but then CO36 is also on line 6. So let's see if it does it. Yep, that did it exactly the way we wanted it to do, all the way down through the end of the data set. Okay, well, thank you for joining me to learn about this quick topic. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications for more Alteryx tutorials. Also, we'll encourage you, we have Tableau tutorials, especially on really quick little topics that we're wanting to cover. And so please leave me a comment, let us know what are some more things you would like us to put videos up on. All right, thanks for joining us, and we appreciate your time.